Have you ever been in a situation where you felt overlooked, where it seemed like you weren't a priority for others? Perhaps you've done a great job, come up with a brilliant idea, or contributed something valuable, only to find that no one gives you the credit you deserve. It's a tough pill to swallow, and it can be disheartening when your efforts go unrecognized. Unfortunately, even when you do everything right, acting in the best interest of others, being available, and contributing meaningfully, people may not notice or may choose to ignore your true worth. If you continue to seek approval and recognition from those who don't value you, it can lead to frustration and discouragement. This feeling becomes even more painful when it involves those close to you, like family, friends, or a partner. According to Stoic philosophy, we shouldn't expect recognition from others, as it is beyond our control and may never come. Waiting for it is a sure path to frustration. But what if there were ways to ensure that you become a priority in someone's life, to gain the recognition you deserve? The good news is that there are strategies you can apply to make this happen. In this guide, we will share 9 powerful steps that can help you stay at the top of someone's priority list. By following these steps, you can ensure that the people who matter most to you will begin to see you as a priority in their lives. Now that we've identified the problem, it's time to discover the solution. Let's get started. Before we dive in, I encourage you to watch this video until the end. Every step is crucial to making these strategies work for you. Step 1. Create the fear of losing you. This is one of the most powerful psychological techniques you can use to make someone consider you a priority. People are often more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining it. If you want someone to see you as a priority, you need to make them fear losing you. To do this, start by emotionally distancing yourself. Stop sharing your deepest thoughts and feelings with them, and begin to balance your time by spending it with others as well. This will create a sense that they are no longer as important to you as they once were. This technique is potent, but it must be used with caution. If you distance yourself too much, the person may give up on trying to win you back, so it's essential to strike a balance. Step 2. Avoid being always available. The phrase quality over quantity applies to many areas of life, including relationships. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to become less available. The more available you are, the more likely you are to be taken for granted. This doesn't mean you should only be available when it suits you, but if you're constantly accommodating others, it's time to prioritize yourself. By showing that you have a life beyond them and that you're not just waiting around for them, you'll make them value your presence more. Step 3. Maintain some mystery. People are naturally attracted to what they don't fully understand. The unknown is intriguing and can make relationships more compelling. If you want to be seen as a priority, avoid revealing everything about yourself right away. Instead, give hints about your hobbies and interests without disclosing too much. Answer questions vaguely and avoid diving too deep into your past. The goal is to keep the other person curious and eager to learn more about you. Over time, this sense of mystery will make you more captivating and, consequently, more of a priority in their lives. Step 4. Allow them to invest in you. This step requires careful management because you don't want to push people away. Rather, you want to draw them closer. Ask yourself, who is more likely to see you as a priority? Someone who has invested a lot in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is clear. To become a priority, you need to allow others to invest in you. This could be their time, effort, or resources. For example, if someone offers to help you with something, let them. If they want to spend time with you, don't always be immediately available. Make them wait occasionally. This sends the message that your time and presence are valuable, and they will need to put in more effort to win them. Use this technique in moderation to ensure it works in your favor. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. This doesn't mean being selfish, but rather understanding your worth and not allowing yourself to be overlooked. If you know someone isn't going to treat you the way you deserve, why would you want to be close to them? Surround yourself with people who see you as a priority, and your chances of being treated as one will increase. Remember, you can't control how someone else feels about you, but you can control how you feel about yourself. Make sure that you're a priority in your own life before expecting to be a priority in someone else's. Step 6. Don't make them the center of your life. People are often more attracted to things they can't easily have. The more someone feels they need to work for something, the more they desire it. You've likely heard the saying, the grass is always greener on the other side. This idea applies to relationships too. Keep this in mind when dealing with others. Maintain a certain distance and avoid making someone the absolute center of your life. This approach can make you more desirable as it shows you're not desperate for their attention. Over time, they will value you more because you haven't made yourself too accessible. Step 7. Stop initiating communication all the time. If you find that you're always the one initiating communication with someone important to you, it might be time to take a step back. This may seem counterintuitive because if you want to be a priority, shouldn't you be the one reaching out? The answer is no. When you're always the one initiating initiating, the other person may start to take you for granted. They become accustomed to your efforts and may begin to see you as less important. Instead, stop initiating communication and see what happens. If the other person truly cares, they will reach out to you. In Step 8, create your own happiness. If you want to become a priority in someone's life, it's essential to create your own happiness rather than relying on them to make you happy. While it's wonderful to have someone who brings joy into your life, depending on them for your happiness can lead to disappointment. Moreover, when you depend on others to be happy, you're not truly living your own life. You're living according to their priorities. By creating your own happiness, you'll not only become more content, but you'll also become more attractive to others because you'll exude confidence and self-assurance. Step 9. Be willing to walk away. The thought of walking away from someone you care about can be daunting, but it's a crucial step. By showing that you're not afraid to walk away, you communicate that you won't settle for less than you deserve. The right person will naturally see you as a priority and make an effort to keep you in their life. Always remember that your responsibility is to do the right thing, which is within your control. You should feel confident in your actions, knowing that you're doing what's best for you. Don't expect to always receive credit or recognition, but with time, people will start to notice and appreciate you as you deserve. To wrap up, these 9 strategies can help you become a priority in others' lives. We've all experienced moments of feeling neglected or unimportant, but it's essential to recognize that our journey in life is unique. Others' priorities may not always reflect our true worth. Instead of letting these situations damage your self-esteem, use them as opportunities for growth. Prioritize yourself, take care of your happiness, and eventually others will begin to see and value you accordingly. Remember, even if others don't place you at the top of their list, you can and should prioritize yourself. This isn't selfishness, it's self-compassion and self-determination. By following these steps, you'll build healthier relationships, make decisions that align with your goals, and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Thank you for watching. If you found this content valuable, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll also leave 2 videos here that you might be interested in watching. See you soon.